This is our, like, fucking 5th time trying to record this fucking podcast.
5th time! Alright.
Okay.
Alright. I guess we're in pajamas. What of it?
We're in Bali. I'm in Bali, bitch.
Alright,
Oh my
homies.
I'm in a bed. You got 2 ADHD girlies trying to record a podcast right now. This is going to be absolutely carnage. Raw.
Anywho's.
Unfiltered. Big summer blowout. Let's get to it. Let's get into the friggin' pod.
Hi guys. Let's be so fucking for real.
Let's be so for real. You guys have been asking for this, waiting patiently for like what, a year?
I know, we've been anyway, we won't get into it.
We've been busy.
We're here now. Better late than never.
Better late than
You know
never.
what I mean?
And I think it's one of those things where we wanted to make sure that it was at a part of our lives where we were ready to talk about it, because obviously the things that you guys want to know, they're quite traumatic.
Yeah.
Because obviously the first ep is clearly going to be about our stints on reality TV.
Love Island.
Married at First Sight.
For those who are new here, welcome.
Are you new here? Are you new here?
But yeah, we're going to dive into all things reality TV. We're going to go behind the scenes. We're going to tell you what our experiences were like, and we can even give you some advice if you are brave enough to go on TV.
Basically, the Hunger Games. May the odds be
Yeah,
ever in your favour. Let's get into it.
Let's dive in, dolls.
Let's go. How the fuck are you, doll?
You doll. You know what? I'm pretty fucking good. I'm in Bali. I'm not in Perth. I'm feeling great.
Life's good.
Life's a fucking slay.
It's crazy how when you've been through something super traumatic in your life, it will rattle you to your core. And I think Kirra and I have been wanting to get out of Perth energetically, physically.
Since I left the womb.
Yeah, since like I left the womb, then I was waiting for Kirra to get in the womb so that
Yeah.
she could get out of the womb.
Yeah.
We've been
She
wanting
left me a note in the womb that said, "Hey girl, this place fucking sucks."
buckle the fuck up, we're going on a wild ride. Get in, bitch!
Me in the womb. Bitch, I'm in the womb.
Malfunction. Anyway, so when you've been through something quite traumatic and you take yourself away from the one thing that is causing you, I guess, just like the most energetic turmoil, let's call it that, you realize how fucked up your life actually was. Like, I think the last 3 years, a lot of people who follow me have been following me since maths. I get messages almost weekly, and even on my recent TikToks, just people being like, "You look genuinely so happy."
Thank God.
And that's what happens when you drop someone's dusty ass son. Period. And I have been doing so much work on myself. It has been exhausting. The shit that has happened to me the last 3 years, it's like the old, when you ask for your manifestations to start to come true, they start to come true, but it goes, "I'm going to remove every good thing out of your life, bitch."
Yeah, it's gonna get worse before it gets better.
It's got to get worse before it gets better. So that's basically what this is going to be all about.
Pretty much.
Like,
And we're here to divulge into all of it with y'all.
I can't wait. So let's talk a little bit more about Love Island, because I feel like a lot of people know my backstory a little bit about maths and like why I went into it. Like, I'll obviously deep dive a little bit for you guys, for those of you who live under a rock. But I feel like Love Island and maths, they're so different. So different.
That's why when people are like, "Oh my God, why would you go on Love Island after?"
You got this a lot.
Yeah, I got this a lot.
Yeah.
Like, people would message me and be like, "Oh, like after your sister, like what your sister went through, like why did you do reality TV?" And I'm like, "They're literally 2 different shows."
And why wouldn't you?
And I literally got told to do maths, and I was like, "No." Like,
But
I would understand people's comments if I went into maths.
Absolutely. And I think the thing for me is everyone's like, "Why would you let your sister do that?" I'm like, she's her own person, and just because I had a terrible experience, I'm not going to take that away from you and be like, "Oh my God, no, you're going to have a terrible time." I wanted you to have the best time. I wanted you to find someone. I wanted you to go on that show and come out of it and call me, go, "Found the love of my life, had the best time." That is just not what fucking happened.
No,
It's just not.
that is just not what fucking happened.
You were like dating someone for a hot minute before the show. Like, let's be honest, everyone was dating somebody before they were going on reality TV.
Guys, I'm sorry, but
I broke up with my ex, 4 months before I went on the show?
guys, it's tea. Like, everyone on my season had people waiting for them outside
Everyone.
the villa. I don't care who gets mad at me for saying that, but like,
Well, you never been
everyone
truthful.
had people waiting for them. Not me though.
Not us.
Me
Not
just
us.
throwing them all under the bus. And they're like, oh my god, yeah, I'm perfect. No, but good for them for having people, but I just did
Good
it.
for them for having a game plan because
Yeah.
we just
I
did it.
went in naive as fuck. Like, I went in stupid. I went in being like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I'm gonna find them. But sometimes you have to be Delulu. Like, Delulu is just Delulu.
Not in this case.
But in this case, Lulu sent me to the psych ward.
So I just think, obviously, you had like kind of applied halfway.
Yeah, so
And just a side note, it was actually my producer from Maps that put Kirra's name forward. I mean, she's a bad bitch. Like, why wouldn't they want her on the show? You know? And then Kirra was like, okay, I'll apply. And
yeah,
then
so
take over. Like, what happened?
I'll openly admit that I was quite fresh out of a relationship. And I'm a petty bitch. So my ex had always said, I don't want you to go on TV.
Yeah, but he was a jealous motherfucker.
Yeah.
So jealous.
Do you want to be with me or do you want to be me?
I
Do you
hated
know what
this.
I
I
mean?
hated this guy.
Yeah, that's another story. We'll
Another-
divulge into that another time.
story.
But yeah, so I kind of like pettily half applied. So like I went through the application process and then I like talked myself out of it and was like, okay, maybe not.
And I remember this. You were
And-
sitting outside like
Yeah,
for so long.
so long. And I didn't realise that they could see half written applications. So when I got out of it, I was just like, oh, like it'll just, they're never going to see it. I get a call probably not even a week later, and they were like, hey, I think it was Tara or Kara, and they're like, hey, it's Kara from Love Island. Like, we've seen, like, you started your, audition or, like,
The
your
application.
application, and I was like, what the fuck?
It's
No.
fake.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, no way. And she was like, we'd love for you to finish it. So I went through, I finished it, and then, long story fucking short, made the goddamn show. I truly didn't. It's one of those things where you kind of just do the application and then you just forget about it. Like,
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
such a long process. Like,
Oh,
it's
and
not
this
just,
is the thing. I
Yeah.
think so many people go, why won't you leave? Do you have any idea how much it took for me to get on this fucking show?
yeah, guys, it's a lot. Like, you go through the application, and then if you get in, you do
Psych
auditions,
tests.
and then you do site tests, and then you got to do master interviews, and then you get flown.
This is
To this-
weeks and weeks
It's
and weeks.
it's months. Like, I reckon
Yeah.
I applied in like May. I applied in like
April.
April, and then I didn't find out that I was fully on until like mid-June.
Yeah, that was me too.
So it's
Same.
a really, really, really long process, and it's intense.
And you're
it's-
flying international.
Yeah, and we get flown,
Across
and
the
it's not
world.
even. Yeah, well, I flew from like Perth to London, and then from like London to Dubai. Or, I can't even remember where I went.
I know you were definitely in London because you messaged me stressing the fuck out.
And I also almost lost my phone in London. For anyone who knows me, I cannot be trusted with my phone.
Notorious for losing her phone.
Like, I need one of those lanyards that like has my phone on it. Or I just need a buddy system that
Yeah.
has my phone. It's anyway, diverting. Where were we?
This was
Saying ADHD.
story of our lives. So basically, let's like kind of skip forward to you were heading into the villa. Like, how were you feeling? Like, what was the number one thing that was going through your mind? Like, what happened? Like, obviously we all saw it, which fucking blew my shit. That nobody picked
Guys,
you.
do you know what's wild as well? Is we literally discussed before the show that we had
Oh
this
my God.
weird feeling that Reed was going to be on the show.
We knew.
It's like a gut feeling, and I was like, I literally turned and I was like, I think Reed's going to be on Love Island this year. And she was like, I think so too.
I can see that.
So when his name got called at that 5 p.m, so he was like, welcome to the new bombshell, Reed, I was like,
We definitely need to talk about this. We need to put some of this to bed, but let's just. I think a lot of people were dying to know, like, how it felt to not be chosen, and it was giving like when you're in school and you're wanting to be chosen for like someone's team in sport, and then
Oh my
you
God,
get chosen
ridiculous.
last, and you're like,
look, it is so embarrassing. Like, it's so
"Where's
embarrassing.
Shayla?"
I know. And like, you gotta put on a brave face and
Yeah.
just pretend that everything's
You're
fine.
too good for them anyway.
Totally,
Losers.
yeah.
Losers.
What did you miss out?
Yeah.
The funniest bitch. The fattest ass. Like,
Yeah, why wouldn't you want that? Morons.
yeah, but standing up there next to Sophie and not having one single person step forward, like it happens every season, but you kind of just don't think that
it's going to be
it's
you.
going to be you, because like you walk in, you're pretty confident, and they're just standing there and it's crickets, and you're just waiting for someone to just move like a toe or something. Nobody moved. Everyone was like freaking like sculptured to the freaking mats, and I was like, oh my god. And you just go through this internal panic, and I just went through this internal panic and just word vomited, being like, oh my god, like, I'm totally fine, like crying inside like a winner, which I wanted to cry. Like I just wanted to grab Sophie and like give her a hug and be like, why is that? Sophie, will you couple up with me?
I was so upset watching it back too. Like it actually just like, it was a hard watch.
I know. And mind you, the boy that I actually wanted, which was Ben.
Yeah, Ben.
Yeah, I think everyone wanted Ben.
Everyone wanted
Ben was
Ben.
a cutie.
Ben was a cutie.
Yeah, ended up with Tyra, and then my last two were Nate and Ollie, and last minute I was literally like I was gonna choose Nate, and then something was like, okay, maybe we'll just go with Ollie,
Do you
because
know
I
what
think he's familiar.
I think, yeah, Ollie, like, in the way that he looks aesthetically is your type,
Yeah, on paper.
like on paper, and then he has a freaking accent. So anybody who knows Kirra knows that she's a sucker for a British
For a
accent.
British accent.
So I think it was kind of like familiar to you, and then he opened his mouth.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about the turkey teeth. We're
Yeah.
just talking about his actual personality.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, sorry, I just don't think he actually had much of a personality.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
I think like maybe I'm just so extroverted that I kind of
Yeah, but
overpowered
these
him.
people made you introverted. I saw your energy deplete. What I watched with you is exactly what happened to me.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, why are you like letting people walk all over you? I'm not. I'm fucking exhausted.
And the
I'm
thing
tired.
is put, you know, a bunch of extroverts in one room, which we're extroverted, and then if you put us in a room with other extroverted people, we're the type that won't
withdraw.
Yeah, we withdraw, so we
Yeah.
become introverted, and that's exactly what happened. on
We're like
my episode.
extroverted introverts.
Yeah. And like I won't ever fight for the attention in the room. Like if someone else is like being their extroverted self and like wanting that limelight, I
I will
will
just give it to them.
Yeah, I'll just give it to them. I'm not gonna try
There's
and
no fighting.
outshine them.
No,
Like
that's
you do
exhausting.
you.
Exactly. So obviously that didn't make you feel very good. And
No, it
then
didn't.
full circle moment, Reed has walked through that fucking door.
Yeah, it was so, like, you guys might think I'm literally pulling the piss, but like, it was just the weirdest feeling. Like, I just had the gut feeling before I walked in, and then when we were sitting at that fire pit, I just had the gut feeling. It's almost as if I could feel Reed's energy.
See, but
Like,
I don't think
it's
this is
so
crazy.
weird.
You
Like-
and I dream about things and they happen. Like, I don't know, people think they're a little bit juju, witchy, woo-woo, which we are, but I dream about shit all the
Yeah.
time. So the fact that that actually happened is crazy.
Like, you can see it on my face when they say that. It's
Yes.
like, welcome Reed. I'm kind of like,
it's
oh.
clocking in your head. It's not clocking to you.
Yeah.
I'm standing on business. Like, you're like,
which is
hello.
what I should have done.
100%. But
Yeah, it was wild. It was honestly like I wish like you guys could have been in my brain in that moment.
I could see it all
Like,
over your
when
face.
I was going into overdrive. Like I malfunctioned.
I remember I was in Bali when Kirra got the call. When I got the call, that I actually got a call first the night before Kirra got dumped, and they were like, "This is just giving you a welfare check," and I was like, "Is my sister okay, bitch? Like,
No, she's not.
just tell me." And I knew it. I was having dreams the night before. I said to Jordan. I said to her, Kira's not okay. I was like, I can feel it. I was like, I'm having dreams. She's not okay. I feel uneasy. I'm having dreams about losing my teeth, which means that I've got mad anxiety. I'm picking up on your anxiety. They go, hey, Bronchi, just letting you know that, you know, this is just mandatory. And when the Islander isn't having a good time, we have to let you know.
Right. And mind you guys, this was after I'd been dumped. So I had requested time and time and time again to have a phone call with Bronte, which if you are to ever do the show, just know that they'll say no a million times over. No matter how
Which is
fucked your mental health is,
so
they will say
wrong.
no. I literally said I won't say anything. I just want to like
Hear her voice.
hear her voice and just have her be like, "You're fine. Like you've got this." And I genuinely think if I had that moment, like I would have
Been
been
okay.
okay and been able to go further. But like
Yeah.
they just wouldn't allow it, and I really don't understand why.
I think that's disgusting.
Yeah, it's foul. Like it's
Yeah.
so foul. Like that's
A whole
a
other
whole,
kettle of
producers
fish.
are a whole kettle of fish. Like they will sell you the
That's a
dream.
whole episode in itself.
Oh, generally.
Generally.
Oh my gosh. But it's. I forgot what I was saying.
It's not for the weak, and you know when Kirra, I could see it on her face. Like when Reed walked through that door, it was like, and again, this comes back to like he was familiar. So people are like, why would you get with Reed if he's been with your sister? And it's like, by the way, this with Reed happened like 5-6 years ago. I was drunk out of my fucking mind.
I reacted the way that I did because I wasn't expecting Lucinda to turn around and ask that. So I wasn't
But, like,
really reacting to
I
what I
think
was.
Producers asked her to say that.
Yeah. Because it was just too ironic.
Because, you know, okay, side note, Reed, you can absolutely pipe up and tell me that I'm wrong if this is the case, but I actually have proof and I have people that have confirmed this for me. When you have, or when you're writing your application, it says, do you know anybody or have you dated anybody from reality TV? He put me. That's when Alex, the producer, has called him and said, I want to have a chat. That's when they would have gone, holy shit, Bronte and Reed, Kirra's in the villa, Abby, Harrison's ex, is also going to be in the villa.
I was like their little like pawn in
Yes.
the story.
And they
like,
think she's fucking stupid. Like the amount of shit that I told her about what happens behind the scene. She was like, I was lucky on maths. I could speak to my family. But obviously during filming hours we had our phone taken off us, so it was like after hours. But I would keep Kirra and Mum up to date with absolutely fucking everything. Like it was crazy. So for them to turn around and say that Kirra can't have any of this with all of this going on, she's then called me when she got dumped from the villa, and she's like, you're not going to believe who was in there. And I was like, she's like,
internal panic.
oh, internal panic. And she's like, you know them? I was like, no. I was like, malfunction. She's like, it's Reed Polak. And I was like, mother! I was like, what? And she goes, that's not it. And I was like,
No, it just got worse.
it just got worse. Abby, we you know, we love you, girl. Abby, and I
meant
went,
the situation, you know, like
yeah,
it got
the
worse.
situation. And I was like, Abby who? She goes, Harrison's Abby. And I just, I remember asking the Brisa, and I was like, I need a minute. And I just sat there, dead silent, like trying to process this. Just Kira's like, I was matched with Reed, and then it came out that you guys hooked up, and then Abby stole him from me, and I was like, oh!
You couldn't write it.
You can't make this shit. And I was like, damn. I was like, we fucking knew. It's the first thing I said. I was like, we fucking knew that Reed was going in. Like, how did we know that?
I know.
How did we know?
It's just wild how it all came about. Like I just
Crazy,
I still
guys.
think back and I'm just like, what the
The
fuck? What the fuck?
Like, it's just been such a crazy ride. Like, and it unfortunately, like, this is just something that you need to prepare for if you are deciding to go on.
Yes.
It follows you for years.
For years.
Years. Like,
And guys, if in the application, like they'll ask you
lie.
I'm not even joking. If they ask you who your exes are, what their Instagram handles are,
Do
lie.
not, if you don't want your ex to be in there, do not put them there.
They
Will find it.
They will.
They will.
And
They are
will put them in
ruthless
there.
as fuck. If you think that they've got your best interest at heart and we found your match, you're gonna have your main character Mel met. No, you fucking not. No, you're not.
They would twist everything.
Everything. The amount of shit.
They do everything for views.
Everything.
They don't care. Like if your mental health is going to be at bay, they don't care. Like if it's going to get them views, which all of that did get them so many. Like got them millions and millions of views.
Like your line is still iconic. It was used on this year's Love Island UK.
fucking wild.
Like, shout out to you, Shakira. Shout out to you, girl. Was it Shakira?
Yeah.
It was Shakira.
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 But you can't outdo the doer.
You can't outdo the doer. You can't. So at least give credit where credit's due, because
I said it first.
Yeah.
And I just, like, in that moment too, like, I was like, I have to say something. Like, I was
Yeah, no,
like,
because I saw it and I was like, hold the phone.
do you know what? I'm sorry, but doll, just be so thankful that I wasn't as mean as what I could have been.
This is, yes.
Because for anyone who knows me, I am a savage. I will be so honest. And I think you actually got off quite scot-free.
Oh, I could see it on his face when you were kind of talking to him. And that's the thing with both you and I. Men aren't used to the fact that we will clock the fuck out of you. Like, I'm a bit more, well, like, used to be. I definitely feel like I've turned up into you a lot these last few years. But me a few years ago, I would clock you, but then kind of feel bad. Now I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I do not care if I hurt your feelings if you're a man. I do not
The thing is
a shit.
that if your feelings are hurt, like, you need to question why. Like, it's probably
We're not just going to hurt you for no reason.
Yeah, but it's an internalized thing. Like, if someone comes at me and they say something and then I'm offended, I go, oh, like, why am I offended? Like, if I knew what you were saying wasn't true, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't get offended.
The thing is 9 times out of 10, the men are coming for us first, so we're just retaliating. So it's like, well, what do you expect us to say to you if you're going to slide into our DMs being a rude fuck? Like, what do you honestly expect us to say? Like, oh, thank you so much, I appreciate that.
Yeah, probably.
No, anyway. But yeah, you know what?
Derailed.
These days do. Yes, we have derailed. But I think, circling back, obviously you've come out of the villa. This is where shit gets interesting, guys. Like, I remember filming was so tough. Like, it was the hardest thing I have ever done mentally, physically, emotionally. Like, it was unbearably bad. Like, the amount of times that I prepared for sleepless nights, you're running on caffeine, you hardly eat, especially if you're doing maths, you're up until 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, sometimes doing those commitment ceremonies, and the producers can walk into your room 3 hours later with a camera in your face, and you're just like, holy fuck. Like, it is so mentally taxing that by the time you finish filming, your body hasn't had time to even catch up to when it gets aired. So then you kind of have to then sit back. All your socials are taken off you. Your power's taken away from you. Everything that makes you you online is wiped. So then you have to sit back and go, okay, how is this going to play out for me? 9 times out of 10, it's not going to play the way that you experienced it. So there's things that they are going to do while you're filming to make you look like you're agreeing with your match or you're agreeing with someone. Like, again, this is a whole other thing that we can talk about in another episode. It's like,
yeah, they're really sneaky. There'll be times where, like, you'll say things and then you'll clock that, like, I guess for you it's like a voiceover, or like for me I notice specifically it's like, oh, I'm in a different bikini now. So like, I didn't even say that on that day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, people are gonna notice that. Like, I was in a fucking pink bikini and now I'm in yellow.
It makes no sense.
And like, no, I wasn't changing my bikini multiple times throughout the day.
But there is people that unfortunately do believe this level of manipulation, and it's like, well, if you're coming for us over something that you're watching going, how did this turn so much? I don't think that we're the problem. Like, you need to ask yourself, why am I believing this? But it's
come to the source first.
Come to the source.
Question.
The amount of messages I copped, you are so stupid, how can you be so naive, I don't even feel sorry for you, you kept writing stay, and that line right there, you kept writing stay, no fucking shit. No shit. I fucking know that. I'm the one with the pen and the paper, but you don't know the amount of times that I held up the commitment ceremonies because I'm out the back with producers crying, going, I don't want to stay. But they hover over me, 2, 3, 4 different producers coming in, spilling different crap. Harrison really loves you. Harrison really cares. You're going to look so stupid if you write stay. Oh, if you write leave. So I wrote stay to shut them the fuck up. Then I'm sitting on the couch and you see me and I'm like, shitting myself, going, these people are going to go, you're an actual idiot.
But you're not thinking about that.
You're not.
Like, in the moment, you're not thinking about, oh, what's Australia going to think of this?
No. Not at all.
You don't care.
No.
Like, you're so far detached, or like you even forget that like
I just wanted to get it done.
people are watching, or like
Yeah.
this is a TV show, like, because it really just does become your everyday daily life. And for me, I can't, like, Love Island, you don't see the cameras.
No.
Like
when Mac is like 20
yeah,
years.
Mac,
Yeah.
you've just got like cameras in your face, so like you are a little bit more clued on to the fact you've been filmed. Whereas Love Island, they're hidden, so it's like it's so easy to forget that you are actually being filmed. It's a wild experience.
It's a wild experience, and there is literally nothing that can prepare you for it. Like, I wish that there was like a crystal ball, or we could tell you guys like play by play. But I even said this to Kirra, like before we even knew that Kirra was going on Love Island. I used to try and explain, because I just don't know how you feel, like I can't relate. And I never expected anybody to be able to relate to me, especially within my family and my inner circle. Kirra came out of that, she goes, I know exactly what you're fucking talking about.
Yeah.
I totally get it.
Like, you'll hear it a lot, but like, watching the show compared to being involved, so different.
So different.
Like, so different. And until you experience it, you won't understand it, but like, it's a whole different ballgame. Like, you realise how much actually goes on behind the scenes, how well producers are, how much you have to like actually energetically give to being on the show. Like, it's fucking insane. Like,
they don't care if you're having a bad day. Put your
No,
makeup on, get
they
dressed,
don't
and get out the
care.
door. They don't give a fuck.
like, there'd be times where I would like hide from like
Yeah, you.
yeah, I
you
would
used
go.
to
I
hide.
would go into the rooms, guys, and I would like sit there like this and like decompress. No, it's not sad. It's fine. Like, I wanted to do it. And they would
Sad.
produce would have to come and find me and be like, hey, like this makes no sense if you're like not like you're nowhere to be seen for fucking half an hour. So they'd make me go out, and it was so awkward. Like,
It's
no,
horrible.
we need to just digress just how awkward like filming can be when like you've literally got no one.
No.
Like, you've got your partner sucks, or like you just feel like you've got no one.
Truly, it is. It's not for the weak.
Like, you're surrounded by so many people, but you feel so alone.
And this is like reverting back. You made a massive point the other day about how it was for me, where I was like, I didn't have anyone, and you're like, you had Harry, but you didn't have Harry.
Yeah, like he was physically there, but you didn't actually have.
But he wasn't there, you know? So it's like, it was literally like dog eat dog. That's what it's like. And it's not, you don't go into it, like, I dead set, if I could have my time again, I would go in there with such a game plan. I mean, according to a specific voice note, I did have a game plan, and I was going to go in there, and I was going to cause carnage and fuck him up, and that just didn't happen at all. I wish I did that.
Yeah, totally.
I
you look back and there's so many things you're like, I wish I did that, I wish I said this, like.
God, I wish I did that, but I didn't. I went in there thinking I'm going to find the love of my life, and I was so dead set that it was Harrison. Fucking stupid. But I genuinely...
You didn't know that. You didn't know that that's who you're going to get matched with.
I mean, I had an idea. That's something else that we can talk about. Like, obviously, nobody's really heard my side of the story to this whole saga with Harrison and knowing him beforehand. Like, we did match on Hinge. Like,
Yeah,
there's so much, guys.
There's so much we can talk about.
But, like, we don't want to overwhelm you. There's definitely, like, we're going to do a part 2 on this, and we're going to dive into, like, kind of life after reality TV and kind of give you guys a bit of an insight of what the last 2-3 years have looked like for us. But yeah,
Even just advice. We can give you advice. If
Yeah.
you're wanting to go on TV, specifically to Love Island or Maths, literally, we will give you all the advice in the world.
write into the Instagram page and all of your questions. If there's anything that you want to
Nothing's
know.
off limits. We'll ask us anything.
Nothing, and obviously we don't want to make this whole podcast just about us, but obviously the first few episodes definitely needs to delve into like who we are and like what brought us here.
Yeah, like our background.
Yeah, and it's our side, it's how we feel, and in this moment, like, nobody can take this away from us because this is how we felt, this is what we lived, and if anybody has a fucking problem with that,
Well, they know where to find us.
they know where to find us.
Flat.
Well, 1v1, you bitch.
No, we actually don't.
Be so fucking for real, do you know
Despite
who
what
you're
you
talking
saw
to?
on TV, we actually will fight you.
We will fight you. Those
Might
who know
be-
us
we
from
might
Perth,
do it crying, but
we will fight you.
joking.
So anyway, that's ep1, done, dusted.
What the fuck? I just went.
A little bit of a background of Kira's side. as you guys haven't really heard that much.
But yeah, ask us questions so we can get like more specific. Because
Like,
what you guys
obviously,
actually want to know.
We want to talk about our dating. We want to get you guys involved too. Like, we really,
Yeah,
really
we
want to
get
get you.
your dating horror
Send
stories.
in all of your Hinge profiles. Like, we don't have to tell your name. We'll obviously like blur them, but we want to make this something that we can get involved with you guys. Like,
Totally.
we're not selfish lovers.
We want to be. No, we want you guys to finish too.
Yeah.
I'm so off track now.
Over